Welcome to Chalk and Wires, the official podcast from EmpowerWire, where traditional teaching meets purposeful technology. I'm Dr. Antoinette Bradley, your guide on this journey. Each week, I bring you practical strategies, real stories, and tools you can use right away without adding more to your plate. Whether you're a teacher setting up a classroom, a coach supporting colleagues, or a school leader shaping the vision, this show is for you. Today's episode is called From PD to Practice, Making Learning Stick. We've all been there. You walk out of a professional development or a professional learning session feeling energized and ready to try something new. But then, reality hits. Lesson planning, grading, emails, student needs, student organizations, and that big idea ends up gathering dust in your notebook. This episode is all about fixing that gap, how to turn PD into practice so it actually sticks for you. So grab your coffee, plug in your earbuds, and let's jump in. Today's Spark Starter is 3 ways to turn a PD into a classroom action this week. Tip 1. Anchor it to your current lesson. Don't wait for the perfect unit or the right time. Take one nugget from that PD and connect it to what you already teaching tomorrow. I once worked with a 6th grade teacher who attended a workshop on student choice. Instead of overhauling her curriculum, she tried to take it the next day by letting students pick between 2 formats for their assignment: a slide deck or a podcast reflection. That tiny shift sparked engagement right away. Your quick application? Look at tomorrow's lesson plan and ask, where can I add one choice, one voice, or one tech integration? Tip 2. Use the 5-day rule. If you don't use it within 5 days, you lose it. Pick one idea from your PD and commit to trying it within a school week. Your quick application for this tip? Write it on a sticky note and slap it on your computer. Try blank this week. The last tip, number 3, make it visible. When you share your learning with your students or your colleague, it sticks. Last quick application. Start your class with, hey, I learned something new at PD and I want to test it with you today. This allows your students to feel included and you hold yourself accountable. Today's spotlight isn't a flashy app. It's my Leap and Spark framework in action. Here's why I love it. It bridges learning and practice. Teachers don't hear strategies, they're equipped with coaching and follow-up. It gives leaders structure. Administrators aren't guessing how to support teachers. They have a system. And it makes change sustainable. Instead of one and done PD, schools get ongoing nudges that stick. Here's how you try it tomorrow, teacher style. Pick one spark from your PD notes. Plan one activity that lets students interact with it this week. And of course, I'm always going to give you a challenge. Pair up with a colleague and hold each other accountable. Share what you tried and how students responded. For leaders listening, here's today's insight. PD without follow-up coaching rarely sticks. Try this structure in your school. 1. Immediate check-in. Within 48 hours, ask teachers, what's one thing you plan to try this week? 2. Some type of classroom touch point. Within 2 weeks, pop in to see that idea in action. Not as an evaluation, but as encouragement and support. And 3, celebrate and share. Highlight those quick wins at your next staff meeting or email or newsletter. A principal that I worked with did this with her staff after a digital literacy training. Within a month, those teachers weren't just trying new tools, they were swapping ideas in a shared drive. The accountability and celebration made that learning stick. Here's what another teacher shared. I left a PD session on formative assessment with a list of 20 apps. Honestly, I was overwhelmed, but I picked one, Quizzes. I used it the next day as a review game, and the kids lit up. That small success gave me confidence to try another tool the following week. It's a great reminder that starting small beats doing nothing. Momentum builds when we act on one idea at a time. So today's takeaway is commit to testing one new idea from PD for the next 5 days. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Try it, reflect on it, and grow. Now let's keep the momentum rolling. Hit subscribe so you're first in line for next week's episode. Pass this along to a colleague. You never know whose spark will ignite. And don't forget to grab your free From PD to Practice Toolkit at www.empowire.com/tips or in the podcast description. It's got a 5-day Make It Stick challenge checklist, a PD to Practice reflection template, a coaching follow-up guide for leaders. You've got this. This is Chalk and Wires, where teaching meets tech and big ideas spark lasting change. Let's make learning shine.